Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then we rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college, fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.
Welcome everybody to San Antonio, Texas, where you're watching coverage of the Northwestern St. Paul Eagles versus the Whitworth Pirates. The first match of many in the 2025 Trinity National Invitational. Hope everybody's excited because it is a battle to see who is truly the most Northwestern team. Is it the team called Northwestern or the team from the Northwest Conference? That's what we're playing for today. The 2025 Trinity National Invitational, one of the best in the nation this weekend. Teams such as Trinity University, East Texas Baptist University, University of Northwestern St. Paul, and Whitworth University. Another invitational for Trinity, another tournament where every school here is a university. Usually we get a college or two, but it seems we're just sticking with our university kind. My name is Reed Rosales for the Tiger Network. Thank you for joining us as the players get lined up on their respective sides to get underway. We are just going to be announcing starters, no national anthem, so we'll be getting into this quick. Both sides receiving votes in the latest AVCA coaches poll. Whitworth, they're 4-3. Their first weekend, the Whitworth Classic in Spokane, they got to host. Something that was really nice for them to do. Texas Lutheran, they beat Carleton as well before losing to a non-D3 team, Northwest. Then they went down to play in the Whittier Invitational, where they beat Pomona Pitzer, dropped 2 matches to Laverne and Chapman, but then ended on a high note by beating Whittier in Whittier's home gym. So a positive start to the season for Whitworth, been up and down. Northwestern, they started out their season in the 2025 Catherine Powell's Legacy Invitational, a invitational that they themselves host. They swept Bethel, lost to a good code team, and beat River Falls in 4 sets. Then they went to the KTIS Classic. They hosted again. Swept Milliken, nationally ranked, beat a very good St. Olaf team in 5 sets, and lost to a surging Dubuque squad. So certainly nothing to be ashamed about by losing to a really good team like Dubuque. As the setter for Northwestern gives a dab to the crowd. I think that's what that was. We announce starting lineups. Although hopefully the stats start appearing for me soon, because not loading on my laptop. So I'll be trying my best here, folks. The good lucks are being handed out by both sides. It is purple versus red, as Northwestern is in those purple jerseys, while Whitworth in the red. Pirates versus Eagles here in CalGuard Gym on Julie Jenkins Court and the 2025 Trinity National Invitational. Who will reign supreme, the Northwest Conference or the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference? Both sides wanting to gain some more votes for themselves, win this National Invitational, make their mark on the map. But it's going to be tough. Both sides very good, very skilled. And you can never count either of these teams out, that's for sure. Both teams made the NCAA tournament last year. Neither won a game. So they're looking to push further beyond. Northwestern will be serving to start us off as we get our liberos on the court for both sides. It is Hannah Rich, the junior out of Lakeville, Minnesota, to serve us into this match. Whistle's blown, and we are underway here in CalGuard Gym. First attack from Whitworth. They run the middle. Big swing, forces the overpass. Run out of the middle again, but this time a solo block puts it back down. So mark down a block for Miranda Wyatt, the 6'3" middle blocker out of Manhattan, Montana. Puts Northwestern on the board. Strong serve. And another block for Northwestern. This time Wyatt joined by Anya Jerko, sophomore out of Columbia Heights, Minnesota. So another serve for Northwestern as they started out this match very well. It was an over on the serve, but Northwestern had to scramble to pick it up. Next attack from Whitworth, big swing, another block. Oh no, but it's out. So a good setup on the block, but unfortunately it doesn't go Northwestern's way. Whitworth gets their first point. Brianna Dodson serving it for Whitworth. Back set, big swing, and overpass. And quite a few to start off this match. Set close to the net, but Northwestern gets it over. Quick attack from the outside, still in the air. But that'll be it. Already 3 touches, can't touch it again. It is 2-2. I'll be updating our score as much as possible as we are having some technical difficulties with our stats. Service ace for Whitworth. They take the lead. Brianna Dotson, first year out of Puyallup, Washington. Definitely butchered that one. Oh man, that was a good call out from Grace Moravchik. She literally fell over trying to dodge it. It was Neo out of the Matrix. Moravchik gets to go back to serve. Libero for Northwestern. Serves it to the libero for Whitworth. Whistle blown. Player in the net. Point for Northwestern. Libero for Whitworth is Olivia Paul, number 17. Another serve from Moravchik to Paul. And it's put down by Northwestern. It's not on the floor yet, though. They'll get a proper attack off, but that didn't work out so well. Chaos on both sides as neither team has had a strong attack this rally. Big swing from the middle. That's a strong attack, but kept up by the Pirates. Huge swing, but a great dig from Rich. It's still in the air. Swing from the 3-meter line is strong, but kept up. And it is the rally that keeps on giving, folks. Another swing, it's up again. Who will stop this rally? Did it catch the back line? It did not. So the swing from Amblest Okembo goes out. What a rally. See on the replay. Ooh, I'm not so sure about that. The Lions official might have missed one. Whitworth gets a point back. But you know, if you're Northwestern, you take those. Northwestern switches out Elise Paplow for a different libero. Been switching between her and Grace Moravchik. Huge swing. Is it on the third floor? No, it's not. Didn't quite have the angle, but it is point Northwestern off of the hammer swing. Substitution for the Eagles. It's number 16, Ella Bourne. Senior out of Clara City, Minnesota. Back set, big swing. Dug out by Moravchik. A pushover by the middle. Okembo will tip it. Doesn't hit the floor just yet. And, well, even if the hand was got on properly, it kind of looked like a grab a little bit. But either way, it's point for Whitworth. Despite the attempted heroics from Anya Jarko. The serve from Josephine Thompson. They run the slide, and that's a kill. Have fun on the slide, Marliani. 6'2" senior out of New Brighton, Minnesota. Puts the Eagles up by 2. Now serving for the Eagles, Michaela Wilbur. Another senior on this Northwestern squad. Weaker approach doesn't fall. A stronger approach from the Eagles gets sent back. Anna Eggy cannot put it past the Whitworth block. So the Pirates do a good job there. On the court for the Pirates now, Alyssa Baird. First year out of Truckdale, Oregon on the court for Whitworth. It's a free ball for the Pirates. Waterfall ball will be Whitworth's kill. Out of 1 for Alyssa Baird. Serve from Okembo. Just out. Northwestern maintains their advantage. It is 8-7, Northwestern leads. Overpass on the serve. It's been a lot of that. A lot of overpasses. Northwestern punishes them for it. Change in libero for Whitworth as number 8, Rachel Cram on the court. Set, push attempt, doesn't go. Swing out of the middle is a kill. Miranda Wyatt, the sophomore once again, the Montanan, with the nice looking kill. 10-7. Marliani senior player that has seen so much on this Eagle squad. Gives another strong serve. Okemba falls to the ground. They can't go to her. It's a free ball for the Eagles. Good opportunity to extend their lead. Run in the middle, but it's dug up. Bump set, awkward swing, and just pushed over. De facto free ball for the Eagles. And off the platform of Okembo. It's in the stands. Whitworth couldn't save it. Northwestern has a 4-point lead. Very nice. Timeout called by Whitworth and head coach Katie Bodecker. As things were kind of back and forth to start the match, but now Northwestern has taken this lead. Completely understandable why you would take a timeout here. Some good blocking from Northwestern. They are set up really well. One of the nation's best in blocking as a team. They fit right at home here in Calgary Gym, where this gym has seen plenty of great Trinity Tiger teams that have put up massive blocking numbers. But Northwestern, it would be a nice win over Whitworth, definitely for NPI purposes as well, because Whitworth will have a great season in the Northwest Conference. So big implications here for both sides, because Northwestern has not really lost their conference in the past decade and a half. Since 2012, they've only lost their conference tournament once. Every other time, it's been Northwestern in the NCAA tournament. They've dominated the UMAC. So a win here for Whitworth would be massive, because Northwestern will almost certainly be a very nice quality win team. As head coach Beth Wilmoth talking to her players before we get back underway. Marliani serves into the net. So a break for Whitworth as they get a freebie off the service line error. Rachel Cram to serve, the libero for Whitworth. Bump set. Big swing, it's off the platform of Okembo again. Clatters off the railing on the second floor. It's 12-8. Now back to serve. It is the setter, Addison Genegas. Strong swing, but it's out. Another good-looking swing from Whitworth. They're just having trouble catching that back line. Another serve for Addison. Quick set the middle, that's a kill, easy kill for Whitworth. Lauren Kramer. Good decision to run her. Double substitution for Whitworth. It's number 5 and number 15. Number 5 is Lindsay Short. And the 15, Mia Rodriguez. A senior from Anaheim, California. And the new setter on the court, serving it up for Whitworth. Nice set to the middle. Miranda Wyatt has had a great match so far. 14-9 the score here in Calgary Gym on Julie Jenkins court. It is Hannah Rich to serve again for Northwestern. Okembo with the nice serve receive. Swing is sent back. Another block for the Eagles. Whitworth cannot break through that blockade. This time they stop Lindsay Short. (15-9), Northwestern with a solid lead. Okembo with the serve receive. Back set. The swing goes off the net. Northwestern keeps it alive. Their attack gets sent back, but it's high off the hand, so easier to handle. Back swing. Oh, just too low for Rachel Cram to get. Mark that as a kill for Anna Olson. Junior out of Randolph, Minnesota. Makes it 16-9. Good handling of the serve by Whitworth. They get a strong attack off. But man, Northwestern wastes no time responding. Very fast kill from Anya Jarko. Another timeout called by Whitworth, as their deficit has swelled considerably. It's about doubled since the last time we've had a timeout. 17-9. So you take a look at some of the highlights on your screen. First of all, thank you to my co-pilot today, Josh Machugemba, who is doing everything in the control room right now, I imagine, unless somebody has walked in. So yeah, it's us two bringing you some great coverage of some great Division III volleyball. Hope everybody is enjoying it so far. Oh, look, stats. Ain't that nice to see? 9 kills for Northwestern compared to 6 for Whitworth. I mean, you just got to look at the hitting percentage. Northwestern is a very low error team. That is something that plenty of coaches in this invitational had mentioned to me. And when you're a low error team, going up against a low error team is tough, because you get there and you have to play against a team that, you know it's just not going to give you a lot of freebies, and Whitworth kind of finding that out. Northwestern on a scoring run. 4-0 scoring run to be exact. Make it 5-0 off the ace. Hannah Rich's serve, too much to handle. 18-9. They have doubled Whitworth. Another serve coming up from Rich. And a lot of Pirates bumping into each other. Can they keep it alive? They do. Just barely, though. Back set, the big swing, tool kill. Northwestern up by 10. Anya Jarko once again. My apologies, Anna Olsen once again. Remember, difference between 8 and 9, very slight, but it's there. Oh my goodness, another block for Northwestern. It's their third block today, 20-9. They have sent Whitworth reeling multiple times in this match. Again, just an excellent setup. Ooh, strong serve. It's really close to the net. Put down. 21-9. That's also been kind of one of the bigger problems for Whitworth. They've allowed a lot of overpasses off of serves. 8-0 scoring run for the Eagles currently. A tip attempt. It's picked up easily. Attack from the 3-meter line. It's still wicked. And Whitworth will cut off the scoring run. They get to double-digit points, 21-10. Whitworth sending in Brianna Dotson to serve. Whitworth trying to pull back as much as they can. Really good serve. Wow. Most interesting over I've seen. 21-11. And the serve, big swing, and a block for Whitworth this time. Pirates set up the blockade. Oh my goodness. Look at that scoreboard. It's a palindrome score. 21-12, 12-21. We are so back. Another block for Whitworth. Holy moly. Back-to-back blocks. 21-13. Another serve from Dotson. That's a much better serve receive. A tip from the middle, just kind of punched back down. Wow, that one practically thrown over. The swing, and that'll be out. So a point thanks to Stephanie Leach's attack. Timeout Northwestern, as Whitworth has responded with a 5-0 scoring run. So, hey, it's like a football score right now, 21-14. You know, both these schools support Division III football. Northwestern still has an excellent hitting percentage, but just kind of been a struggle right now finishing off the Pirates. They will not go away, and that's something you can trust out of a team like Whitworth. They are never going to just lay down, even when they're down by as much as 10. It's one of those things, you just can't do that with a top 25 team or a team even receiving votes. Like, they can just come back randomly. There's a reason why out of nearly 300 programs, these two teams are receiving votes out of all of them. Miranda Wyatt is the kill leader for Northwestern. She has 4 kills, hasn't gotten one in a while. Meanwhile, for Whitworth, it is Lindsay Short with 3. 11 kills to 8 kills. A lot of that thanks to some attacking errors on Whitworth's part. But Northwestern starting to catch up in that category, a bit unusual. We're back into it. Brandon Dotson cannot get out of the service line. That was a great dig from her. Maybe she'll keep herself there. Just pushed over. Oh, man, really out of system attack, but Whitworth gets it. Whoa. Really smart volleyball from Kramer. Neither side could get in system for really that entire rally. Well-handled serve from Dotson. Wow. Down ball, cross-court down ball. That's the most cross-court down ball maybe I've ever seen. Bump set, attack from the 3-meter line into the net. So the 6-0 scoring run ends for Whitworth. It is 22-15. That was another bizarre, bizarre rally. Paplo with the serve. That's a quick kill for the Northwest Conference team, Whitworth. Stephanie Leach, that's what they need because they can't really afford to trade points with Northwestern at this point. Serve from Kramer. Backs that really close to the net. That's out. Point for Whitworth. The serve from Addison Genegas just really veered toward the net. They'll go to the middle. It's still alive. Is it going to get over? It will. So great free ball to get over, but doesn't matter. Northwestern's like, yeah, that's our point. And so they took it. Ella Bourne, number 16 for the Eagles, back to serve. First attack from Whitworth is out. It's a set point for Northwestern. Quick serve after the whistle, wanting to keep that fast tempo going. Setter dump, picked up. Big swing. That is point Whitworth. That was into the net. Double substitution for Whitworth, number 14 and number 18. 14, Josephine Thompson, number 18, Paige McKenzie. They need to be perfect, folks. And that is perfect so far. That was a float serve that dropped right at the perfect time. Gonna need a couple more of those from Thompson. 24-19. Wow, that was another great serve. Free ball for Northwestern. Kind of had to set it close to the net. Still in the air. An attack is made from the 3-meter line. Good defensive plays from Northwestern and Whitworth alike. Off-balance attack, easily picked up. Oh, it's close to the net, put down. Good patience from Whitworth. Free ball for Northwestern as Whitworth couldn't really figure out an attack plan there. They run the slide. It'll be another free ball for them. Can Northwestern convert and win the set? And they can! Set one goes to the Eagles. A lot of exciting rallies there. Northwestern wins the set, but it's good on Whitworth to come back in the way that they did. Even though they lost, that is some good momentum to carry over into the second set. Because near the end there, Whitworth was starting to threaten Northwestern a little bit with a nice run of their own. Northwestern really had to fight for those last couple of points to close it out. That hitting percentage has dropped because of it. So as we switch sides here in Calgar Gym, go through some of the stat leaders. Miranda Wyatt still leading Northwestern with 4 kills. 1 service ace on the board for Northwestern, that is from Hannah Rich. 3 service aces for Whitworth, 2 of them coming from Brianna Dotson. As we have ETBU making their way into the gym. I'll come and watch this match. Of course, each team in this invitational will be playing each other. Something that doesn't always happen in these invitationals, because sometimes have 5 teams and one of the teams just doesn't play each other. Back when Trinity was in the SCAC, they're in the SAA now. Bring in Texas Lutheran or Southwestern, and you wouldn't play. They wouldn't play each other because they're conference foes. They don't want to play a non-conference opponent. The Trinity side is really just the coaching staff. Trinity coaching staff is watching this matchup with great interest, because just to run down the schedule for the Trinity National Invitational, you have this match right now, obviously. Then at 3:30, you have ETBU in Whitworth. Then at 6, the nightcap match is Trinity Northwestern. Then on September 13th, the next day at 11 a.m., you've got Trinity Whitworth. 1:15 at Northwestern ETBU. And then to end it off, it is Trinity ETBU. Some really excellent matchups. Now, if Whitworth can clean things up a little bit, they'll have a chance to take set 2. But really well played from Northwestern. I mean, they took the lead and they didn't lose it. That's really all you can ask for. Even if the last points are a struggle, doesn't matter. You're each 25 first. You won the set. So I'm sure Coach Wilmoth and Coach Bodecker have made their adjustments. As both sides are coming back out onto the court. Looking at both sides, I think looks like the same lineups from both sides. I'm not noticing a change. So we have some high fives exchange. We need to wait before we let our liberos on. As both teams are talking with each other on the court. Game planning for this second set. Northwestern welcomes back on Grace Moravchik. High fives all around. And welcome back to the court Rachel Cram for Whitworth. Whistles blown. It is Brianna Dotson to start off the serving here for Whitworth. She was having a really nice serving run near the end of that first set. Try to ride that momentum. But it ain't gonna last long, folks. Miranda Wyatt just left a crater in the court. Northwestern with the first point. Elise Paplow in for the Eagles. She's back to serve. Good serve from Elise. Really good serve from Elise. It's an ace. About the best serve you can get. Celebrations from the Northwestern bench. Yeah, just right off of the platform of Cram. Another strong serve, but handled much better on the serve receive. First swing, high off the hands. Good job to get a hand on it from the Northwestern block. tricky ball to handle, but Northwestern handles it with ease. Wow, one-handed save to get it back over for Whitworth. Softer approach, but it's picked up. Back set, another tip. But it'll be a Northwestern point to call it out. Man, a lot of great defensive plays from both sides. But Whitworth has yet to find their way onto the scoreboard here in the second set. And now they do. Stephanie Leach says, you know what, Reed? I'll take your commentator's curse. 3-1. It is Rachel Cram to serve it. Back set. It's up. Oh, man. Again, it was another just kind of Whitworth, maybe miscue. I don't think that's the attack they were intending to do. Or at least the set ball was not where it was intended to be. Made it easy for Northwestern to just simply push down. They go to their opposite. And that was a lot of touches. Too many, in fact. Stephanie Leach trying to save it, but it is 5-1 Northwestern advantage. Ella Bourne. She serves it again. Quick set the middle. Point number 2 for Whitworth. Lauren Kramer, the 6'1" junior. Not even going to attempt to pronounce that hometown name. As soon as I see a Q in the middle of a hometown name, I just know I have no chance. Serve from Mia Rodriguez. Wow, they run the slide with Marliani. Push and in the net. So Whitworth now only trails by 2, it's 5-3. Another serve from Rodriguez. First attack from Northwestern, much too tame. Rodriguez back set, huge swing, it's a kill. Paige McKenzie. That is her first kill in the match. And now, Whitworth with the opportunity to tie up this set. Man, blockade put up. The Pirates don't let anything go through. It's 5-5. So the block total between both sides is 10 this match. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Wow, really good serve from Rodriguez. But an even better attack from Northwestern. Double substitution for the Eagles. It's number 1 and number 20. Michaela Wilbur will go back to serve, while Anna Egge will join her teammates up front. Serve from the senior. Man, it would have been a great dig, but just super smart from Stephanie Leach, junior from Spokane. Product from North Central High School. Not to be confused with North Central College or North Central University. Serve is out. Northwestern gets the freebie. Marliani, the senior, serves it. Big swing, oh man. Ambla Stokembo. She had been conspicuously quiet to start off this match, but makes her presence known with that kill. Addison having to really run over to set that ball properly. Out of system attack from the Pirates. It's picked up by the Eagles. Kill for Anna Egge. As the rotation rotates, Addison Genegas on the service line for Northwestern. And Bless Okembo, not even necessarily the strongest attack, but it went off the platform awkwardly. It's in one of the tougher spots to get to as a defender. 8-8, we're tied again. We are going back and forth, back and forth. Josephine Thompson to serve for Whitworth. It's a good serve. Oh, can't pick it up. It was a touch off the block up front by Whitworth, but nobody was behind to pick it up. Number 21 and number 9 on the court for Northwestern. Number 9, Anya Jarko. Number 21, Hannah Rich. She's been a good server all day. That one's no different. Just pushed over by Okembo. A nice swing, and it's a kill. Anna Olsen could feel the reverberation off of that spike. It is 10-8, Northwestern with a slight lead. But a freebie. Whitworth will have an opportunity to tie things up again. Whitworth looking for the lead. Kembo comes off in favor of Brianna Dotson, who is now back to serve for the Pirates. Nice serve receive. They swing the middle. Miranda Wyatt. She'll have kill number 7 for herself. She has been an excellent option to go to. Elise Paplo. Her serve handled well by the Pirates. And a block for Northwestern. Marliani and Anna Olsen stop Stephanie Leach dead in her tracks. 12-9. And an ace for Paplo. 13-9 as things starting to spiral a little bit for Whitworth. A 3-0 scoring run. Can Whitworth stop it? It's tipped. And they will stop it, as a matter of fact. Lindsay Short with the nice soft approach. 6'1" junior out of Republic, Washington. It's Olivia Paul to serve for the Pirates, the other libero that is dressed for Whitworth. It's a tough serve. And a rare attacking error for Northwestern. They swing out. Although they've been more prone to it in this match than in previous ones. Ace. Just put it on the floor. Olivia Paul has brought the Pirates within 1. Can they catch some more wind in their sails? It is 13-12, Northwestern leading. Genegas going to her middle. But Marliani gets picked up. Oh, I thought they got the pancake dig, but no, it hit the floor. 13-13. That would have been an amazing dig. I think I just saw the Northwestern bench do a synchronized jumping jack. Interesting celebration, if that's what, it was out of the corner of my eye, so don't quote me on that. Quick set to the middle, sent back. Whitworth still has it in the air. Bump set. Strong swing, but the accuracy not quite there. It's 14-13. Heading over to serve, it is Ella Bourne for Northwestern. Strong serve. Quick set the middle. Wow, that was the definition of a spike right there. About as sharp of an angle as you could get. So Lauren Kramer will add another kill to her stat sheet. 6-2 rotation rotates, and Mia Rodriguez on the court for Whitworth. Wow, one-handed put over by Kramer. The swing, oh man, off the wrists of Rodriguez. Now where you want to try and dig a ball. 15-14, a lot of hype in this gym. Deservedly so. This has been an exciting match. The second set especially. Kayla Wilbur to serve. She comes on with Eggy. Good serve receive. Ooh, off balance attack is dug by Northwestern. Another attack for Whitworth. It's strong, but not strong enough. Moravchik with the nice dig. And a kill put down. Anna Eggy. Once again. She certainly has no egg on her stat sheet right now. She's been playing excellently. But Whitworth quick to respond. That sends back Stephanie Leach to serve. 16-15. She got the kill. Now she has an opportunity to maybe put down an ace. Serve receive handled well. Quick attack from Marliani. Touch off the block. 17-15. Marliani, the 6'2" senior to serve. Rodriguez going to Amblesto. Kembo, strong swing off the hands awkwardly. Wow, they make an attack from way out of system. Okembo put it back over. Wow, Northwestern giving it back to Whitworth. Whitworth's attack is stuffed for a moment. Back row attack is too errant. What a play from Northwestern. I thought that ball was certainly going to hit the floor, but hey, in volleyball, you don't stop playing until that whistle gets blown. 18-15, Whitworth calls a timeout. Whitworth, well, they've been playing better in this second set. They have kind of struggled to really find the lead. Something that they are really going to want to look for as we near the end of the second set. Coach Bodecker talking with her team. Starters on the bench. You watch some highlights on your screen. Meanwhile, Coach Wilmoth talking with one of her assistant coaches, Lindsay Peterson. Other assistant coach for Northwestern is John Barnes. Assistant coaches for Whitworth, Lindsay Russell, Reagan Malley, and Abby Hudson. So good staffs on both sides. Coach Bodecker in her 13th year with the Pirates. Pirates have been nothing but good. They are reigning Northwest Conference champions. And Coach Wilmoth in her 22nd season with Northwestern. And they are the reigning UMAC champions. It is a invitational of reigning conference champions. Marliani to serve us back into the second set. Good serve receive. Amblesto Kembo gets a kill for Whitworth. Now on the court for Whitworth. Riley Harnden. It's a new face, number 10. Sophomore outside out of Kashmir, Washington. Wow, strong serve. Good pickup by Okembo on the first attack from Northwestern. Wow. Trying to catch the back line. They had to take it. Oh, the pushover hit the net. But nothing that Whitworth couldn't handle. Ball's in the air. Definitely savable. Free ball for Whitworth. Rodriguez going to Okembo. Big swing. No one's going to get that. 18-17. Amblest Okembo with another kill. It's kill number 5. It is Lauren Kramer back serving. Timeout as the official calls over Rodriguez to have a word with her. Some realization happened there. I'm not quite sure what the realization was, but Rodriguez went, oh. Northwestern gets a quick kill, 19-17. I did look down before she got called over, so I don't know if it was something between me looking down and then. Addison Genegas. Big swing from Whitworth. What a great dig from Wilbur. And a man off the platform of Olivia Paul, close to the net. Northwestern gets the easy put down. Too much of a think fast moment for Whitworth there. It's another serve from the Northwestern setter. Back set, off balance attack. Great diving dig from Moravchik. Northwestern up 21-17. So now things getting worrisome for Whitworth. They've come back down from 4, but we're getting close to the end of the second set. Ooh, through the hands of Okembo. Wow. Miranda Wyatt, 22-17. 4-0 scoring run for the Eagles. Miranda Wyatt has been the biggest factor in this match for Northwestern. 9 kills for her. Okembo swings through the block. 22-18. So they cut off the scoring run. Double substitution for the Pirates. Number 5, Lindsay Short on. And number 14, Josephine Thompson. She'll take over that setter role. Forces an overpass on her serve. Back set, the swing. Is it another over? It is. Back-to-back overpasses. Okembo can't get it across, but they did touch it. Now a proper attack for Northwestern. Weaker approach picked up by Okembo. Okembo just pushing it over. And wow. Got to be careful over on the Northwestern side because Moravchik almost just inadvertently hit Michaela Wilbur in the face. Whitworth gets the point off of the chaos that was on the Eagles side. And Eggy, I guess thinking her only option was to make a cross-court attack there. Did not work out. 22-20. Northwestern up by 2. They're in control, but Whitworth is really making them sweat this one out. The set has been much closer than the first one. Whitworth hasn't needed a incredible comeback to make it close, but they do need to find a way to actually take the lead because Northwestern has had that pretty much the entire set, if not the entire set. Just trying to remember. No, I think they have had it the entire set. 25 kills Northwestern, 23 Whitworth. Hitting percentages, you know, something to be desired from both sides. But once again, it's about who hits 25 first. A good showing from the Northwestern parents. A lot of them in the crowd. A lot of them with the same shirt as well. Great coordination. Of course, Northwestern St. Paul. No, St. Paul, Minnesota. Twin Cities. Been there before. Bit of a change-up serve this time. It's handled with ease. Miranda Wyatt gets the kill. That's kill number 10 for her. Double substitution for Northwestern. Anya Jarko and Hannah Rich on the court. Rich back to serve. Jarko up front. Serve from Rich. Ooh. Bump set. Okembo gets the waterfall ball kill. Okembo will come off. Brianna Dodson had some great serving runs back in the first set. Whitworth really wants one from her here. Miranda Wyatt, good pickup by the Whitworth setter. Next swing from Northwestern. It is point for Northwestern. Off the block into the antenna, unfortunate for the Pirates. Set point. Northwestern could go up a commanding 2 sets. The serve from Elise Paplow. First attack from Leach, handled well. And that's it. 2 sets to nothing. Advantage Northwestern Eagles. Anna Olson, the junior out of Randolph, Minnesota. Her kill makes it that 2-set advantage. It's just tough for Whitworth because they have moments where they look really, really good, but it's just getting that lead has been the problem right now. Northwestern doing a great job of just staving off any of Whitworth's attempts because they had several moments where Whitworth could, maybe ride the momentum to have some sort of a lead. They had tight sets a couple times, but no, Northwestern, they never let up. They never let Whitworth take the lead or get too far ahead of them in the momentum game. Exciting volleyball so far. Very exciting. Thank you for joining us. It is 12:52 Central Standard Time for all you Pacific Northwest watchers. Once again, this match is to decide which one of these teams is the most Northwest. The team from the Northwest Conference or the team named Northwestern? Northwestern, it's relative to where you are. I mean, if we were playing this match in Hawaii, neither of these teams would be Northwestern. Coach Bodecker talking with one of our assistant coaches. A player huddle for Northwestern. So what you like to see out of a team is 2 sides that can huddle together as players and figure something out. ETBU, in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, you can kind of see them above the scoreboard graphic. As they watch. I think those are notebooks that are out. I don't know if they're taking notes of the match or getting some schoolwork done. It is a Friday. Life of a D3 athlete. Even when you're on the road, you're doing homework. The Trinity coaching staff still watching from my side, the broadcast booth side. Coach Jenkins and Coach Bullets. Now Coach Linker walking over. A pair of Trinity Tiger players. It's usually just a coaching affair, watching and scouting though. But, there's entertainment to be had. To be honest, if you have a sporting event going on your campus and you're not doing anything, why not go to it? It's an exciting matchup. 2 teams receiving votes in the latest AVCA poll. Whitworth looking to take a set. They are now being compelled to win the next 3 sets. Northwestern getting a sweep here. That would be very nice for momentum heading to the nightcap game where they will play Trinity. Rather head in with a win, a 3-0 win, than a loss. A chant from the Northwestern crowd. Of course, Whitworth, they have a lot farther to travel, to be fair to them, from Spokane, Washington. We're underway. First attack is a slide. Point for Whitworth. Took a moment to decide for the up official to give that one to. Did take a weird ricochet. Serve from Stephanie Leach is a strong one. Block from Whitworth. They're up 2-0. A great start for the Pirates. Exactly what they needed. But that a little far. That serve was a little far. It's 1-2. And now number 3 for Northwestern, Elise Paplow to serve. Amblesto Kembo gets the first offering on this rally, but can't put it down. Next swing through the block. Oh man. Anya Jarko just broke through the Whitworth block. Back set from Rodriguez. First swing, great dig. Yeah, Northwestern quickly takes the lead back. Paplow keeping that alive, really set that attack up. Another serve from Paplow. Bump set. Attack from nearish the 3-meter line. Marliani just tipping it over, but picked up by Whitworth. Much stronger swing from the Pirates back. Ani, another tip. Set up. And the swing just kind of goes off the fingers. This wasn't a proper hit from short. Gives Northwestern a 2-point lead. It's a 4-0 scoring run for them. Rodriguez going to Okembo. It's a strong swing, but a great, great dig from Hannah Rich. Pushed out to Okembo. Ooh, that was super close to the net. They got it over, and Northwestern kind of scrambles to get it over. Right place, right time for Anya Jarko to dig that one from Okembo. Wow. Are they going to keep it alive? Oh, no, they can't. Whistle blown, point for Whitworth. Amblesto Kembo, she is strong, if you could not tell. I thought we were going to have a moment where player runs to the other side and gets it back to their side so they can make an attack. But nope, Kembo just too strong. It's another kill for Jarko. Substitution for Northwestern. Ella Bourne goes back to serve. Comes in place of Anna Olsen. Rodriguez back set. The swing is a kill. Lindsay Short. She gets a kill and then heads back to the bench. It is a double substitution for the Pirates as the other setter in their 6-2 rotation, Josephine Thompson, heads onto the court. She gives a good serve. First attack sent back. I'm about to say, I'm not quite sure that actually hit off a Whitworth blocker. Official correctly calls it. It is 5-5. Riley Harnden And Alyssa Baird up front for Whitworth alongside Amblesto Kembo. Wow, another block for the Pirates. We are at 13 combined blocks for this match. So Whitworth takes the 1-point lead, 6-5. It's a good set and a good kill. Marliani, that was absolutely the correct decision. It's a tough set too. I actually couldn't see where she was setting it to. Very impressive. Back set, and a back set from an angle. Michaela Wilbur forces the over. That's easy to put down, especially when you are 6'2", Marliani. 7-6. Will Wilbur force another overpass? Well, if she shoots that one a little under. 7-7. Both teams are part of the lucky number club right now. Brianna Dotson to serve for Whitworth. And it's an ace. That just died on the platform of Wilbur. So another serve for Dotson on the way. That one is handled much better. Swing from Ani. Gets dug up. A kill for Whitworth. Stephanie Leach. They're up by 2 again. Let's see if they can maintain this lead. That's kind of the key goal right now for Whitworth. Another ace. Wow. Brandon Dotson has been excellent from the service line. That's service ace number 4 for her. Timeout, Coach Wilmoth. 6 aces for the Pirates. 4 of them from Dotson. 3-point lead for Whitworth. Pirates need to win this set, the next set, and the set after that. It is a tough mountain to climb, being down by 2 sets. There's a reason why it's called a reverse sweep, right? Doesn't really happen that often. It's tough, and especially against a super quality opponent like Northwestern. But hey, Northwestern, they're not out of this. They can easily come back. Miranda Wyatt, 10 kills, leading for Northwestern. Okembo has 8. She's a leader for Whitworth. Okembo's hitting .316. Wyatt is hitting .450. It's a very even spread of attack for Northwestern, which is another thing they're very good at. If you look at their statistics on the season so far, it is very spread out between a lot of players for their kill leaders and their total attempts. They don't really target a certain player. Addison Genegas is very good at spreading out the love for her outsides. Service error out of the timeout. Freebie for Northwestern. It is Marley Ani to serve. Too much of a lollipop serve, though. It is 11-8. As it just floats up and over. Serve is a tough one, but good attack coming off Northwestern. I'll get the point off of the attack error from Leach. Well, some of the ETBU team is making their way for locker room. Quick run in the middle, Lauren Kramer He gives a point to Josephine Thompson. Double substitution, Mia Rodriguez, now the setter in this 6-2 rotation. She's back to serve. She's given some troubles behind the service line as well. And that's some trouble there. Free ball for Whitworth. Rodriguez going to Kramer. The attack is a bit off, but hey, too close to the net. She's happy enough to put it down. Lindsay Short's also up there with Kramer alongside Stephanie Leach, so need them to produce for you. Quick run in the middle. What a great one-arm save. Waterfall ball kill. Whitworth is up by 5. But kudos to Olivia Paul for keeping that ball alive. Because Miranda Wyatt, she really wanted that kill. Back set. Ooh, kind of up high on the platform, but great job either way from Paul. Swing from White, another one-arm dig from Olivia Paul. Another kill for Whitworth. It is really hard to dig up a ball with one arm. The reason why it's like a last-ditch attempt, but she has done it twice. 15-9, timeout Northwestern. Whitworth on a 5-0 scoring run. Or a 4-0 scoring run. Correction. Things have just been going Whitworth's way in this third set. They find themselves at the advantage over the Eagles. We mop up the floor here on Julie Jenkins' court. New court here in San Antonio. Not just varnished and sanded, it has been completely replaced. First time since 1963 that's happened, and they dedicated it to the legendary coach and current head coach of the Trinity University women's volleyball team, Julie Jenkins. See it on the floor, Julie Jenkins' court. Not often that you see a court completely replaced. Very interesting thing to learn about. That dedication was opening weekend of this season. Wow, it was an overpass. Great serve from Rodriguez. Not much analysis to do there. Strong serve, overpass. Whitworth put it down. 16-9, great way to come out of the timeout. Ooh, off the hands. It's a free ball for Whitworth. They push a strong set and a block for Northwestern. Gets them into double digits. It's 16-10 and block number 8 for the Eagles. 21-9 coming on for Northwestern. Hannah Rich, number 21, back to serve. And Anya Jarko up front as an attacker. Oh, really good serve. Wow. That was the luckiest get-over ball that Whitworth could have had. But hey, keeps the rally going. Good reaction from Moravchik to put the ball back over. Another dig from her. They swing out. 17-10. Some heroics from both sides, but Whitworth as a lead and a half. Whitworth will see Stephanie Leach go back to serve. Hometown kid out of Spokane. They run the middle. Miranda Wyatt gets dug up by Paul. Amplisto Kembo takes a softer approach. Doesn't hit the floor. Miranda Wyatt again. Catches that back line just before it. We'll see if it's too little, too late, or if Northwestern can storm back. Elise Paplow serving for Northwestern. Back set. Wow, high off the hands and goes very high up in the air. The block setup was correct, but it's a tool kill for Northwestern. Anna Olsen be credited with the kill. Wow, immediately called out by Olivia Paul. And she was correct. It is 12-18. Whitworth advantage. Quick serve from Kramer. Strong swing, it's kept up, but I think it might have hit off of both blockers, and they kind of looked back saying, hey, anybody there? And nobody was there, as a matter of fact. Quick serve by Northwestern player. Amblest Okembo. Can't put it down. Big swing, and that's down. Watch out, Northwestern, they're only 4 behind now. Anya Jarko. Another serve from Ella Bourne. They run the middle. Marliani reels Northwestern within 3. Timeout Whitworth. As the Eagles have made this close again. Got to be careful if you're Whitworth. Not that close to the end of this third set yet. You want to keep your foot on the gas. 3-0 scoring run for the Eagles. 11 kills for Miranda Wyatt, 9 kills for Anya Jarko. 7 kills for Marliani. But it's just so nice to see, like, 2 out of your top 3 kill getters are your middles. Always love to see some love getting sent to middles because, hey, they like to get kills too. Meanwhile, for Whitworth, Amblest Okembo, who's on the court right now, 8 kills. Lauren Kramer, 8 kills. Kramer hitting 500, Okembo hitting 286. Okembo, by far and away, heading into this match, was the go-to player for Whitworth. She had by far the most total attempts, the most kills. In this match, it has been more some of the other players. Lindsay Short, Stephanie Leach, Lauren Kramer. They've been spreading out the ball a little more. Well, out of the timeout. Not what Northwestern needed, but what Whitworth needed. Serving error. Double substitution for Whitworth. Alyssa Baird goes up front, and back to serve is Josephine Thompson. Wow. What an ace from Josephine Thompson. That was difficult in 2 ways. One, the angle that ball was coming in at was so tough to go out and get your platform under it, but also whether it was going to be in or not. Another tough serve. Where'd you pull those pocket aces? Josephine Thompson. Maybe she kept them up her sleeve. 21-15. Bit of a change-up serve. That'll get her off the service line. Sigh of relief for Northwestern, as things have not gone so well for them out of this timeout. Michaela Wilbur comes onto the court alongside Anna Egge. Anna Egge, the 6-foot sophomore out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Ace put down by Wilbur. You get an ace, I'll get an ace. Still, Northwestern down by 4. Whitworth first to reach 20. Got some work cut out for them. Wilbur's been a good server, though. Back set, trying to run a bit of a slide. So a bit of a stutter step from Wilbur. Trying to go in on it, just couldn't get there in time. 22-17. Whitworth threatening to take set 3. That's a player you want at the service line. And a Dodson if you are Whitworth. Tough serve. Really high off the platform. And Dodson gets a dig. Attack from Leach. Picked up by Bourne. Marliani. Smart to get it to the setter so they can't properly set. Ooh. Well, I'm going to put that one down as a miscommunication between 3 Eagles. Because that is where it fell in between. 23-17. Another serve from Dotson. Another tough one as well. Forces the bump set. Ooh, and they call it in. 23-18. That was close. At least from first glance, it seemed close. Now, sometimes things aren't what they seem. Also not the best angle, so take my words with a grain of salt. That one clearly out, though. Attacking error. Northwestern, they're down by 4. You need to find a way to start scoring in a run here. Marliani. She serves. A set over to Leach, high off the hands. It's kept up. Yeah, but this is going to be a free ball for Whitworth. Thompson back set, big swing, and that'll surely get down. It does. A kill for Alyssa Baird. First year out of Troutdale, Oregon. 24-19, set point, Whitworth. Serve from their libero, Olivia Paul, is an ace. They have just been fire from behind the service line. Whitworth takes set 3, 25-19. So the Pirates prevent the sweep. Man, they've been just serving super well. 4 aces from Dotson, 3 aces from Thompson, 2 aces from Paul, for a grand total of 9. Northwestern still has the advantage in the hitting percentage category. They've made a couple less errors, more kills than Whitworth, more blocks than Whitworth, similar number of digs, but hey, they're pretty similarly matched right now. It's been a fun match to watch. Whitworth last year, they were sent to the pod over in Atlanta, Georgia. They played at Emory. They lost in the first round to Barry College, who is now current SAA foe of Trinity. So trying to make another appearance in the NCAA tournament this year as well. They've had some tournament success in the past, Whitworth. It's a tough conference to win up there. Every sport, it seems, in the Northwest Conference is very competitive between those Northwest Conference teams. The only sports that really aren't are the soccer, men's and women's soccer. That's kind of just been Pacific Lutheran for the past couple of years, but hey, you know, it's good. It's a good sign for a conference. It's always fun to see an exciting conference with exciting play. They lost to Barry in 4 sets in that first round, though. Some of those players still on this team, including Lauren Kramer and Josephine Thompson, but they did lose some players. They were in Calgar Gym 2 years ago, Whitworth. Played in, trying to remember if it was this invitational or if it was the other invitational that Trinity likes to put on, which is the Trinity Fall Classic. Sometimes the order in which those 2 invitationals go gets flipped. At least, I think my freshman year, it went National Invitational, then Fall Classic, and then it changed. You know, scheduling things, it's always fun. They played in the Trinity National Invitational back in 2023. Northwestern also was here a couple years ago. Back in 2021 in the National Invitational, so they're back for the National Invitational. So yeah, in 2023, the National Invitational was first, and this year it was the Fall Classic that was first. You know, I'm not sure what determines which one comes first or not, or they just switch it around. I mean, like, realistically, it's kind of the same. It's 4 great teams coming in and playing in a tournament. Doesn't really matter what you call it. Unless you want to be pedantic. I mean, feel free. Both sides have kept things pretty much the same. No big changes to really mention. And we're underway. In set 4, Whitworth needs it. It's Mia Rodriguez to start off the serving. And a quick kill for Northwestern on their first attack off the platform of Rodriguez. 1-0, Northwestern. That sends Elise Paplo to serve. Libero serves it to the other Libero, and a kill out of the middle. Lindsay Short, right side that, hit it from that middle position. 1-1. Will we see a 5-set match here in Calgar Gym on Julie Jenkins Court? Be the first one of this court's existence. Oh, set from the Libero, just can't catch the back line. It was a good idea from Lindsay Short. Although, a little ironically, just a little long on that attack. Ella Bourne to serve. Rodriguez, quick setting, Kramer. Wow, that was a sharp tool kill. 2-2 is the score. Lauren Kramer is seeing a lot of success up front for the Pirates. Attacking error from Northwestern puts the Pirates in the lead now. Now Kramer has to go back and serve. But with Amblas Okembo up front, alongside Riley Hardenden. Ace for Kramer, wow. Whitworth up by 2. Another serve for Kramer, but it's in the net, right into the arms of Lindsay Short. Michaela Wilbur subs in alongside Anna Eggy. Eggy up front, Wilbur to serve. Wilbur, service ace of her own. Set from Paul to Okembo. Attack not strong enough. Whoa! Wow, Whitworth gets the point, but that was crazy. That was the most fluid touch-to-touch to the other side maybe I've ever seen on this court. And Northwestern was not expecting it at all to come back. Serve from Josephine Thompson. Ugh. Serve receive ended up in a tough place. It's a free ball for Whitworth. Amblas Okembo gets blocked. Really needed from Northwestern. Marliani comes in alongside the setter, Addison Genegas. Now the serve from Ani. Thompson going for Okembo. But it's going to be point Northwestern because Okembo came in running and could not stop her momentum from carrying her into the net. So 5-5. Thompson going to Okembo again. And point for Whitworth. They call it double on Northwestern. Substitution. It is Miranda Dotson back to serve. That was kind of odd to see doubles called because they used to get called all the time before the rule change. Now they don't get called nearly as often. Anna Eggy, big swing. What gets dug up? Northwestern trying to attack Eggy. Cross court put over. Free ball for Northwestern. Miranda Wyatt's attack doesn't hit hardwood. Down ball tried to get sent over. Not the right choice when you got 6'3" Miranda Wyatt up there. It's 6-6. And that should be block 10 for Northwestern. But a freebie for Whitworth. A hip hip hooray chant from Whitworth. Push over to the outside. Anna Eggy cracks that one open. It is 7-7. Double substitution for Northwestern. It is Hannah Rich back to serve. Anya Jarko up front for the Eagles. First attack from Kramer, a bit too soft. Thompson goes to Leach, gets blocked. Block number 11 for the Eagles. Is there any place on this court that they aren't? Are they not human? They are playing out of their minds on the block. Excellent serve from Rich. Makes a bit of an out-of-system attack. Wow, good keep up from Northwestern. Could have ended in disaster. And yep, swung out. Northwestern with a 2-point lead now. Yeah, 11 blocks at this point is ridiculous. Northwestern, they've been one of the best in the nation at getting blocks. That's for sure. Thompson going to Leach. That'll be a kill. Sorely needed for Whitworth. Double substitution with Lindsay Short and Mia Rodriguez coming on. Rodriguez will go back to serve. She has several service aces. Back set, swing, that's a kill for Anna Olsen. Yeah, you're not digging that one out. It's 10-8. 11 blocks for Northwestern, but it's not their season high. They had 18 blocks against St. Olaf. Tough serve to handle, but attack has gotten off anyways. Oh, good pickup. Incredible that was a free ball. Big swing, much easier to handle thanks to the one touch off the blocker. Leach with the out-of-system attack. Great play from both sides. Oh, it's put over! Rising maybe a little higher than the Eagles expected. It's one of those Whitworth players up front. I think it was Kramer. Got a hand on it, put it down. It's 10-9. Wow. Ace. 10-10. Now that's a lot of service aces. Make it 11 on the day so far for Whitworth. Ooh, yeah, the set was just not in the right place. Whitworth gets a freebie there. It happens sometimes. So another serve from Leach. Another strong serve at that. And again, That is, and point for Northwestern. I thought it stayed on Northwestern side. Missaw that one. My apologies. It's 11-11. Bourne to serve. We're having a discussion at our statistics table between the down official. And we're underway again. It's 11-11. Back set. Oh my goodness. Is it going to hit off the backboard? It does not. Oh my God. Watch out. Watch out. Wilbur kind of got popped in the face off of the dig attempt on the bench. 12-11. Into the net. Freebie. 12-12. Well, whenever you think one side has a little bit of a lead, the other quickly catches up. Michaela Wilbur serving for Northwestern. And Blesto Kembo. Her swing doesn't hit hardwood. Rodriguez going to Okembo again. Wow, finds the perfect spot. Kill for Whitworth. That back corner. It was a great effort from Moravchik to try and get there, but just a bit too far away. Josephine Thompson to serve for Whitworth. She's now the setter on the court for the Pirates. Easy put down. She's just been so excellent from the service line. Has a couple aces for herself. But it's not only that, it's also the fact that it's been a lot of overpasses and a lot of easy put downs. That's another great serve. Anna Egge, make sure that Whitworth cannot capitalize off of it though. Marliani to serve for the Eagles. They're down by 1. Which in the scope of this game is certainly not a very big lead. Okembo gets the kill. That is kill 11 for Okembo. She'll head off the court. Now on the court is another tough server. Anna Dotson. 4 service aces. They want to get her off that service line as fast as possible. Egge. Oh, great tip, but a nice pancake save from Thompson. Egge will try again, and that one will not get dug. Anna Egge makes it 15-14. It is the setter for Northwestern, Addison Genegas. Sophomore from Walnut Grove, Minnesota. We're having another little pause as stats table confirms something. And that's an over ace for the setter. 15-15. As the rest of the ETBU Tigers are now going to head over to the locker room. Back set from Thompson. Kind of off-balance attack, doesn't go. Next swing from Leach. Great dig from Wilbur. A quick set. Miranda Wyatt, she gets the kill. As the Northwestern crowd jumping, they take the lead 16-15. Miranda Wyatt, that is kill number 12 for her. Going to Leach, the tip gets down. Good effort from Moravchik to try and keep it alive, but it is 16-16. Going quick to the middle. Randall Wyatt, that's an overpass, but it's kept on Whitworth's side. The pushdown doesn't go. Whitworth with the point. It is 17-16. Oh my goodness. It is a fast-paced match. So I try to keep up. Serve from Olivia Paul is an ace. Right to the lap of the up official. Timeout, Northwestern. They're down by 2. That is the 6th different player with an ace. Or no, it's not. Misread that one. That is ace number 4 for Olivia Paul. The 2nd player with 4 aces for Whitworth. They have 12 service aces compared to 6 service errors, so they've been excellent from the service line. Not a season high as a team though yet. They had 13 against Chapman in a 5-set loss. So if they push it to 5 sets, they could easily destroy that number, the rate that they're serving. That's what Whitworth's task is. I mean, they were down 2-0. Northwestern 1-1, I mean, fairly convincingly, 25-19. Then they 1-2, 25-21. Whitworth bounces back with a 25-19 set win of their own. Olivia Paul to serve. We're out of the timeout. Ooh, another tough serve. It's another point for Whitworth. Not how Northwestern wanted to start out of that timeout. Wow. And just easy put down. Another overpass. In the first set, it was Whitworth having those problems. Now it's Northwestern. Another timeout pretty quick after, as they cannot get Olivia Paul off the service line. Another pair of pocket aces in this game. 5 aces for Olivia Paul. Yeah, I mean, this service line dominance that Whitworth has had is really, really making a difference right now. Olivia Paul led the team in service aces coming into this match, although this is now a season high for her, as that was her 5th service ace that forced this timeout. Or the ace in, it was the overpass into the kill from Lauren Kramer that forced the timeout, but she had 2 service aces in a row before that. 10 kills for Lauren Kramer, 11 for Ambla Stokembo, 12 for Miranda Wyatt, 10 for Anya Jarko, and 10 for Anna Eggy. 5 players in double-digit kills for both sides. And we're back. Can they handle the serve now? It is handled much better, but the first attack sent back Northwestern's way. Anna Eggy swings out. 21-16. A 6-0 scoring run for the Pirates. Ooh, tough serve, but handled well by Wilbur. The swing from Anna Olsen is a kill. Desperately needed. They finally get Paul off of that line. Hannah Rich to serve. She's back to serve for Northwestern. They're going to need some momentum on their side because right now it feels like it's all Whitworth. Thompson back set. Wow. Immediate kill. No question for Alyssa Baird. Double substitution for the Pirates. It's number 5 and number 15. Uh-oh, hold on. You got a sub on the right part of the court. So Lindsay Short and Mia Rodriguez. Into the net. So freebie for Northwestern. They're still down by 4. Back to serve. It is Elise Paplow. It goes from libero to libero. Swing from Leach. Yeah, that caught the line. That was a perfect spike. 23-18, Leach sends herself back to serve. And it really looks like we're going to a 5th set here, barring some great comeback from Northwestern. And maybe it starts here. Goes off the hands of Rodriguez. Ella Bourne will head back to serve. Well, that's how the saying goes, right? You got to start somewhere. Maybe this is where the comeback begins for the Eagles. Rodriguez back set, the tip over, doesn't fall. Marliani has to do a tip herself, and that doesn't go either. Okembo pushing it with a little more strength. Still picked up quite easily. And a kill for Northwestern. They reach the 20 mark. So another serve for Bourne on the way for UNW. Rodriguez really pushing it. A bit of an off-balance attack for Okembo. They run the slide with Ani. It's still up. Free ball for Northwestern, but man, really have to scramble to get it. Free ball back over. Goes up to the middle. Kramer can't get it down. Good dig from Leach. It's an over. Ball hasn't hit the floor yet, but the down ball, that was not the angle. Watch out, Northwestern only down by 2. Serve from Bourne. Back set. And that's a kill for number 5, Lindsay Short. Set point for Whitworth. The Pirates were down 2 sets. They could tie this match up 2 sets apiece. Serve from Kramer is a little long. Got to use that freebie well if you are Northwestern. Olivia Paul back on the court for Whitworth. Double substitution as Anna Egge and Michaela Wilbur re-enter this match for Eagles. It is Wilbur to serve. Rodriguez going to Okembo. We're heading to a 5th set. For the first time in Julie Jenkins court history, we will be playing a 5-set volleyball match. As both sides get together real quick to decide who's going where. Explain the intricacies of the 5th set in a moment. See how the coin flip goes. Watching with some good attention. All right, it looks like Whitworth won the coin toss. Because usually you choose, rather choose the serve, because Northwestern chose which side they want to stay on. They just chose the side they're already on. So I do believe it'll be Whitworth serving us into this 5th set. So interesting things to account for in this 5th set. If you are a new viewer of volleyball or unfamiliar with the rules, the 5th set is lightning quick. It is the 1st to 15, not the 1st to 25. Once one team hits 8, we'll actually switch sides in the middle of the set. So watch out for that. Take a look at the stats. It's been a very entertaining match, really. Similar stats and everything, but 13 aces for Whitworth. Crazy. Just crazy. I mean, after that first set, I thought Northwestern might run away with it, but then Whitworth played well enough in the 2nd set, and then they just took it to them in the 3rd and the 4th. That fourth set was close, though. It was back and forth. So now the question is, who can get to 15 first? Of course, we could go into a bit of extra points as well. Exciting way to start off our first match of the Trinity National Invitational, 5-setter. I mean, both teams are receiving votes, so you expect them to be of similar quality. About a minute left. We'll see what Coach Bodecker and Coach Wilmoth have in store. It's a really, really nice matchup. And you know, Coach Bodecker said that their goal with playing Northwestern is trying not to give them free points and keep them out of system. They did a really good job of that in these past 2 sets. And to serve them tough, I mean, 13 aces, yeah. I'd say that's serving them tough. Well, Northwestern's ready. And here comes Whitworth. 5 sets is what we need to decide this one. Thank you for tuning in to the Tiger Network. I am Reed Rosales. This has just been awesome to watch. You know, Northwest Conference, they put in a solid team every year. Whitworth trying to repeat as Northwest Conference champions. I'd say they have a bit of a tougher road than Northwestern does. Northwestern really in their conference hasn't had many teams really competing with them. Not to say they're guaranteed to win it, but they are certainly an overwhelming favorite to win their conference. For Whitworth, that chance is a lot slimmer because there's a lot of good teams in the Northwest Conference. But they're usually they're a usual suspect to win the Northwest Conference. 5th set underway for the first time in Julie Jenkins court history. Olivia Paul gives a tough serve, and it's out. Whitworth gets point 1. And Whitworth definitely has all the momentum right now. I mean, you had to come back down 2 sets. How could you not have the momentum at this point? Another serve from Paul, handled much better. Swing from Olsen gets sent back. Bouncing from beyond the 3-meter line. It's a wicked attack either way. Put back down by Northwestern. Great rally, it's 1-1. Elise Paplow to serve for the Eagles. The sophomore. Tough serve. Thompson had to set it close to the net. Gave plenty of time for Northwestern to set up and send it back down. I believe that will be the 12th block for Northwestern. Thompson back set. The tip is responded to by a bit of a pushover. Swing from Leach sent back. Wow, quick set to Kramer. Another block for Northwestern. It is 3-1. But a freebie for Whitworth. Double substitution as Matt Rodriguez and Lindsay Short are on for the Pirates. It is Rodriguez to serve. Back set, and that attack falls. Anna Olsen makes it 4-2. And even though it is just a 2-point lead in the 5th set, like in your mind, it's kind of a doubled lead because you need 10 less points to win. Serve from Ella Bourne. Swing out of the middle, a great dig from Bourne. And Ani sends it into the crowd. Gives the Northwestern fans a souvenir. 5-2. Northwestern has a 3-point lead in this fifth set. Leach swings, but dug out by Moravchik. Ani can't get her ball on the other side. Ani tries again. More successful. Bumped up. Wow, strong swing from Lindsay Short. Now, the player you want back on for Whitworth has arrived. Amblesto Kembo, the kill leader for the Pirates. This is a dangerous offensive rotation for Whitworth. It's what they need right now. First swing, it's sent back over. It is point Whitworth. And just like that, it is a 1-point gap between the Eagles and Pirates, who will be the first to reach 8. Wow, that was excellent positioning on the serve. Good dig from Rodriguez. Attack from the back row. That was all net. 6-4 Northwestern. I think they've tried 2 back row attacks, Whitworth, and I think they both ended up in the net. Michaela Wilbur to serve. She enters this match once again alongside Anna Egge. Rodriguez going to Okembo, and that's an Okembo kill. Score 6-5, Northwestern leads. The serve from Kramer, oh, goes off the platform, it's an ace! 6-6. Oh my goodness, what an ace from Kramer. Just slid off the platform of an Eagle. Back set, oh, they tried to run the slide, but the Pirate blockade comes up big once again. Another serve for Kramer. They're going for Egge. Oh, but Egge couldn't get it over. Whitworth will reach 8 first. And we got to take that moment and switch sides. Brief period where we just pick up our things and move. So as we trade sides, Whitworth on a 4-0 scoring run. Lauren Kramer, big service ace. We now have 9 players with double-digit kills in this match. Pretty crazy. Anna Egge, wow, great swing. And watch your heads. Nobody sitting in that area, fortunately. 7-8, Anna Egge. Really putting some oomph into that swing. Pushed out to Okembo. Okembo gets her first attack sent back. Back set. Other side, Lindsay Short. Her attack goes through, but gets dug. Ooh, another attacking error from Northwestern. It's kind of been something that's plagued Northwestern in this match a little bit. Some untimely attacking errors. It's 9-7, Whitworth up. Josephine Thompson gives a tough serve, and she's off the line immediately. Northwestern, they aren't going away. Would not be surprised to see this one take some extra points in this 5th set either. Addison waiting for a moment as the stat table just correcting some things. Addison Jenegas. She serves it for Northwestern. Push set, Amblesto Kembo. Good first touch by Moravchik. Bumped up by Paul. Swing sent back. First touch is sent over, but great use of Whitworth's confusion to put it down. 9-9, we're tied up in the 5th set. Could you ask for a more exciting match to start off the Trinity National Invitational? That hits the floor. Tipped off the blocker, went right down her back. Just couldn't get somebody there. Okembo off the floor. So potential opportunities for the Eagles. But still, Brandon Dodson has been deadly from the service line, and that's another deadly serve. Swing from Leach is blocked. Block number 13 for Northwestern. It's 10-10. That was a really good serve, too. Been unfortunate for Whitworth that they couldn't get her back for another. Hannah Rich. She serves it. Oh, wow. That one's put back over, almost a service ace. Another good touch by Paul to keep it up, but that hits the floor. 11-10, Northwestern in the lead. Timeout called by Whitworth. This Northwestern crowd is loud, excited for their team, and they should be. No reason not to be when you are up in this 5th set. They were kind of playing down for the past couple of rallies, but now they're up. As Coach Bodecker talking to her squad, game planning things out. Coach Wilmoth talking with her assistant coach before heading into her players' huddle. Whitworth already back out on the court. They called the timeout. They are on the court in a flash. Northwestern will use some more of their time, on the other hand. So your kill leader for the match is Miranda Wyatt. She has 14 kills. And Whitworth's Amblas Okembo leads the Pirates with 13 kills. And both sides are ready. The chant from the Northwestern fan base that has traveled from St. Paul. Hannah Rich serves us back into this match. A tough serve. Oh, almost a bump into moment from Whitworth. And it's put down. Miranda Wyatt hammers it into the floor. Whitworth not out of it. But Northwestern, you cannot deny they have the momentum right now. A 3-0 scoring run. 15 kills for Miranda Wyatt. Back set. That's a kill for Alyssa Baird. 12-11. They really needed something after that 3-0 scoring run that Northwestern went on. Now, one of your best servers, Olivia Paul, for Whitworth. But it is handled very well. Miranda Wyatt gets the kill! 13-11. But Wyatt has to head off as the rotation rotates once again. Elise Paplo to serve. Marliani up front for the Eagles. Thompson going to Kramer quickly. It's kept up. Good defensive play. Jarko's attack doesn't fall. Big swing sent back. But point for Whitworth. It is tooled out. Double sub. Lindsay Short. Maya Rodriguez. It's been a crazy match. Whitworth had to work from a 2-0 set deficit. But will Northwestern break their hearts? A good save from Paul. Next attack from Northwestern. One touch off the block up front made it easier to handle. It's a kill for Stephanie Leach. 13-13, timeout Northwestern. Both sides pushing to the max. Here in Calgar Gym, everything being left out there on Julie Jenkins Court, and this is just the first match, folks. 61 kills for Northwestern in this match. That is a new season high for them as a team. 14 service aces for Whitworth. That is a new season high for them as a team. Not quite a season high in assists yet for Northwestern. They've had 51 assists in 2 separate matches. 14 blocks for Northwestern. I don't think they're going to break that one. They had 18 against St. Olaf. You know, I mean, if it goes into extra points, I mean, who knows at this point? The way this match is going, anything can happen. 16 kills for Miranda Wyatt of Northwestern. Very impressive. That is a season high for her. And it is actually a career high for her. So congratulations to her. She's been playing an excellent match. Rodriguez serves it back in. It's tough. It's bumped up. It's a free ball for the Pirates. Big opportunity for them. Rodriguez going to Leach. The swing is too far out. Match point for Northwestern. Oh man, that feels like a bit of a backbreaker. That was a very good opportunity. Ella Bourne to serve, and she's been serving well. Rodriguez setting the middle, ball falls. We still go. Lindsay Short with the kill. Amblesto Kembo subs back in. 14-14, magic number is now 16 for this set 5. Good serve from Leach. They run the middle, a block for Whitworth. Match point Pirates, timeout Northwestern. Just incredible. Just incredible. Lauren Kramer with the block. Solo block. She has 5 blocks in this match. Miranda Wyatt has 8 blocks. And Anna Olsen has contributed to 7. So it has just been excellent play from the middles. Shout out to all the middle blockers out there because this is their match. They've been having themselves some day. Kramer's hitting 409, 10 kills. Miranda Wyatt, 16 kills, 8 blocks. Match point. Stephanie Leach to serve it for Whitworth. Oh, it's tough. Is it over? It is! Whitworth, they have come back down 2-0 to reverse sweep the Northwestern Eagles. What a match! We'll see the winning point here. An ace. How else are you going to do it? I mean, Whitworth, 15 service aces. Incredible. Just incredible, folks. Whitworth will have a lot of reason to celebrate and have a lot of momentum going into their next match. We'll run you through some of the stats. Individual leaders for Whitworth. You had 4 players with double-digit kills. Amblesto Okembo, Lindsay Short, Stephanie Leach, and Lauren Kramer. Okembo and Kramer both hitting over 300. Kramer hitting over 400. Excellent, excellent play from those 2 players. 17 digs for Brianna Dodson. And 14 digs for Mia Rodriguez. She had a double-double, 27 assists, 14 digs. And Josephine Thompson also had a double-double, 19 assists, 11 digs. Meanwhile, for Northwestern, Miranda Wyatt, 16 kills, 8 blocks, hit .361. Excellent day for the sophomore. Anya Jarko, 11 kills. Anna Eggy, 11 kills. Marliani, 11 kills. And Anna Olsen, 10 kills. So that's 5 players for the Eagles in double-digit kills. 18 digs from Grace Moravchik. Her impact definitely felt throughout that match. And Addison Genegas, double-double for herself, 47 assists, 13 digs. Well, we will continue play here in Calgar Gym. The next match on the table is Whitworth once again. Be a while before that match happens. At 3:30 Central Time, so about an hour and a half, they will take on East Texas Baptist. Meanwhile, for Northwestern, they will have to wait for the nightcap match as they take on, at 6 p.m., the host institution for this tournament, the Trinity University Tigers. Well, folks, I've been Reed Rosales for everybody in the control room. Josh Machugemba, our executive producer, keeping us on the air. Huge shout out to him. Whitworth reverse sweeps Northwestern here in Calgar Gym. See you for the next match.
Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then we rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college, fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.